Ada for thinking my 13-year-old was hazed. A 7th grader can make varsity teams in a state where we live. On Friday she 7th grade was invited to a team dinner for her varsity day where the new girls took them back to the school and basically hazed them. The coach was not present, but I believe she knew what was going on. My daughter reached out to some of the other girls and they all said the exact same thing. But they said that they had fun. I had written to administration that evening and asked them to save all the security videotapes from outside the school. I have also written the coach. The email is below. This is a private school and I'm a little worried. They're gonna start covering things up to protect themselves. Am I the jerk about this? To me, this was hazing. I believe this borders on criminality. If everything I'm being told is true, I need some advice. This is the email to Coach. I wanted to follow up about the mandatory team bonding dinner last night. I had reached out through a group text which you respond to and I followed up with a call on group but didn't hear back from you. I hope we will have an opportunity to discuss things further. First, the team dinner and ice cream was initially a good idea and that part off school property was fun, although a bit unnerving because there was not an adult present. However, what followed on school property afterward was unacceptable. What could have been a fun evening of bonding and a harmless initiation turned into an evening of the older girls hazing the new girls. 30 and the other girls arrived back at school where they had their cell phones taken and were blindfolded by the older girls. They were then led all over the school grounds where 30 was pushed into bushes, spun around, and thrown down to the ground, which further inflamed her knee that she is rehabbing, all while being yelled at and told to run, dance, and other physical activities. She was hit in the mouth, in an area where she had already lost a tooth due to another careless moment from a 30 student, and it hurt her to the point of tears. They made them hold a sign while blindfolded and were told bad things written about them on it, while they were told that the older girls were going to videotape and take pictures of them. 30 and the new girls were cursed at multiple times and told to shut up. She was made to crawl around and roll in grass and sand, ruining her brand new jeans she bought for this special night. 30 heard two voices throughout the night, 30 and 30. Who were cursing at her and being verbally and physically abusive towards her and saying how bad she was. She recognized 30 voice because she's cursed her out and talked down to her multiple times this season. We told her to stay away from her when possible. Some of the girls used this night as an opportunity to take it out on the new girls. They were most definitely set up and we would not have sent her had we known this was the goal of the night. We have text messages from other girls whose story matches 30 exactly. This was not a fun team bonding event, it was a ritual hazing. In the text messages, the others seemed equally confused about what had happened. These are not college-aged kids who are in a sorority and maybe know what they are signing up for. These are 12-13-year-old girls who went out with their new teammates for a mandatory bonding and were led into this tradition. Sororities get kicked off campus for this behavior. We understand the difference between a welcome to the team fun surprise and what happened last night. I have heard 30's side of the story, which was corroborated by the younger teammates. You mentioned in your group message that you were made aware of a few things about last night. I would like to hear what you were made aware of about last night's events.